Homelessness. It's an issue that communities all across the nation and right here work very hard every day to battle. Today in Boise, community partners took a big step forward to address the problem in a new way by welcoming a new resource to help homeless victims. Our Joe Paris shows us New Path Community Housing.
The newly opened New Path Community Housing is aimed at helping people experiencing homelessness battle the challenges they face every day. This brand new facility is a permanent housing solution for people that have lived on the streets for years.
So right now, you're walking through New Path Community Housing. It's the first time in the state of Idaho's history that we built a Housing First project.
As a part of the Housing First approach, New Path Community Housing is giving 40 people who have battled chronic homelessness in Ada County a permanent place to live.
Yeah, some folks that are moving in have been living on the street for 5 years, 10 years. Honestly, we have someone who's lived on the street for 31 years.
It's a major step in terms of bringing community resources together to build something like this and to be able to manage it on an ongoing basis.
Housing First sites like this in other states have found that this approach saves the community thousands of dollars in avoided hospital trips, fewer stays in jail, and a decrease in other public services.
We've got many people who are vulnerable in our community. We want to make sure that this targeted the most vulnerable. Just like an emergency room triages to prioritize, we did the same thing.
A voucher program will cover a majority of the tenants' rent here, but residents who do have income will pay a portion of their rent. But New Path isn't just a warm place to stay. It offers valuable resources on site to help tenants with a variety of issues.
So by coming into New Path, we can give them, through Terry Riley Health and Catch, we can give them the support that they really need to make sure they can stay in stable housing long term. We can focus on behavioral health issues, we can focus on job development and income, and we can focus on all the individual questions that might come up for our residents.
The New Path Community Housing Development is funded with $5.83 million of low-income tax credits by the Idaho Housing and Finance Association. The association also threw in a $500,000 grant for the project, and the city of Boise threw in $1 million of their own. Community partners agree those investments into New Path is well worth it.
Yeah, the goal is home. And I think it seems like radical to call this so transformational, but it is. Having home for folks that honestly maybe didn't believe that they were going to get back here is huge.
When you look on just above the door, it says New Path Community Housing. And I think the key word in that is community.
Joe Paris, Idaho's News Channel 7.
And for some context, currently an estimated 150 to 160 people are experiencing homelessness in Ada County. Community partners know that hosting 40 people doesn't end the problem, but they say it is a great start. Local groups are optimistic New Path will be a success, and they are already exploring building more projects like it in other places.